Tottenham Hotspur take on Liverpool in the first All-English Champions League final since 2008, when Manchester United defeated Chelsea on penalties. That was the first All-English final ever, and 2019 will see an English team lift the Champions League for the first time since 2012, when Chelsea saw off Bayern Munich, also on penalties. Liverpool have the chance to lay the ghost of Kiev 2018 to rest, while for Spurs, this is uncharted territory. As these stats from WhiteboardFootball show, Tottenham's progress in the Champions League has seen fewer goals scored per game and more conceded than Liverpool's, but both sides have overcome seemingly impossible deficits to reach the final, and neither manager will take anything for granted. Both Mauricio Pochettino and Jurgen Klopp have injury concerns ahead of this fixture. Even if, for example, Harry Kane or Roberto Firmino are past fit to play, they may not be in peak condition. This means that a degree of flexibility or adaptability may be called for. In this, Spurs have the advantage. While Tottenham have used 28 players this season, the joint third most in the Premier League, Liverpool have only used 23, the joint second fewest. In the Champions League, Liverpool have also deployed their standard 4-3-3 almost every game, only using a 4-2-3-1 once. Tottenham, on the other hand, generally used a 4-2-3-1, but also set up as a 4-3-1-2 and used varieties of three at the back on 3 occasions. Now this means that it's difficult to predict what lineup and system Pochettino will use. Jurgen Klopp has shown real excellence at coaching his team to play a certain style of football, fast, direct, involving high degrees of pressing, and he's also good at making substitutions that alter the complexion of games. But his system, which requires time for players to learn and relies on a significant degree on the quality of its component parts, especially the front three, is less adaptable. This is why Jorginho Wijnaldum was used in place of Firmino against Barcelona. Although as a central midfielder playing as a false nine he had less attacking threat, the system could remain the same and crucially retain its pressing ability. Spurs, on the other hand, have not just a variety of systems to fall back on, but because they've used more players, may be inherently more adaptive. This means that Klopp will need to read very quickly what Spurs are doing and potentially react. At the very least, he will have a harder time preparing his team for what to expect. Liverpool will likely seek to impose their tempo and style on the game, and Spurs will need to counter this. Their own press will be important, but they must also match Liverpool physically, especially in midfield, where Jordan Henderson and Fabinho offer a presence to Liverpool that so unsettled Barcelona. Moussa Sissoko will be a key for Spurs in this battle, and Victor Wanyama could play a key role too. Perhaps more importantly, both teams will want to dominate the wide areas especially. In Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson, Liverpool possess the two form fullbacks in the Premier League, while Spurs' Kieran Trippier and Danny Rose are also significant attacking threats. If Pochettino opts for a three-man back line, this could assist in either pushing back the Liverpool fullbacks or luring them forwards to Spurs wingbacks and then hitting the wide spaces behind them with attacking midfielders. Dele Alli could also play a key role in this. Should Spurs look to hit the space in behind the fullbacks, having one player moving wide will be insufficient in creating issues for Liverpool, and so Dele Alli's movement into the channels between the fullback and centre-back will allow Spurs to work a numerical overload and either create room to pass or cross, or draw a Liverpool centre-back forwards to close, affording room to attack through the middle. Lastly, Spurs can also adapt to a Plan B that could cause Liverpool issues. This Plan B is the introduction of Fernando Llorente. While Son Heung-min and Lucas Moura will likely start, especially if Kane is deemed unfit, Llorente provides a different option, one used to great effect against Ajax in the semi-final second leg. Llorente affords a more direct threat, whereby Spurs can look to cross or play longer balls towards the striker. Liverpool will need to ensure in this case that they either press even higher to bring the defensive line towards the midfield line, keeping Llorente away from goal and maximising the chance to win or clear any knockdowns or flick-ons, or if the defence cedes space, the midfield will have to drop off to prevent Spurs' wily midfielders from affecting shooting chances or opportunities to burst beyond Llorente. And this will, in turn, either force Liverpool's front line to drop in order to retain vertical compactness, or will open gaps between the Liverpool midfield and attacking line. Not such a problem if Liverpool can clear and turn the space into an attacking weapon, but an issue if Spurs are also able to push high, congest the midfield third, and prevent Liverpool's front three from getting possession and launching attacks. In this way, the introduction of Llorente would likely push Liverpool back across the pitch, not just in their own defensive third. This Plan B does offer Pochettino some versatility and an attacking threat, but it also blunts Spurs' speedy interplay on the ground, and so it does come with caveats. It's likely that this match will see Liverpool try to impress their style on the game, and Spurs seek to circumvent that with tactical changes before the game, or changes within it to pose Liverpool problems. Liverpool will probably act and Spurs react. Liverpool, who beat Spurs home and away in the league, may have a fractionally psychological advantage, but in the heat of a one-off game, what matters is who solves the problems posed by the other team on the night, and this one will be an intriguing battle.